Take a look at that. That's called the Griffith Observatory. Oh, I'm sweating buckets. See that? All right, so I'm in Los Angeles, and you'd think it's so simple here to make a YouTube video, but weirdly it feels unusual. Like when I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, it's easier to put a camera on my face than a place like here where it's known for this stuff. So that got me thinking, why is it that for whatever reason, arbitrary reason, we'll feel uncomfortable in certain settings? Like when I first started like putting a camera on my face and just going around talking about certain topics, this was in Toronto. I'd feel very anxious because it's like my home turf. So what if someone sees, you know, what if it's not the right shot, all that shit. But then you get used to it because you just do it long enough. And yet, when you go to other places, guess what? You might feel literally the same exact nervousness, same exact bullshit that you dealt with before. We're trying to catch the sunset, but I don't know. It's a fucking walk, I'll tell you. So why do humans have that behavior? No matter how complacent, how comfortable you become at a certain thing, the second you pick up the next thing, you feel the same level of uncomfort that you did when you were a beginner at that first thing. Ray Dalio talks about this. It's like you have to get used to being uncomfortable because that's where all the growth is, all that stuff. There's a reason for that. It's because whenever your brain wants predictable behavior, so when you're learning something, it's learning things that it doesn't know. So you don't have all the variables for whatever the hell you're learning. And in that process, you're going to be making a lot of mistakes, which again is an uncomfortable feeling. Oh. Look at this. Every step of the way is there's my buddy up there. Okay. Through this track.
Walk around. There's a rainbow over here.
I do that. I'm gonna do the long track. See, I got a fucking pimple on my nose. Sleeping in the same bed, same hostel bed in Las Vegas for a fucking month. That's what happens. And then day 25, I realized that, hold on, you can kind of change beds and shit. You can see the Hollywood sign all the way over there. Okay, it doesn't look remotely as... Fuck yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. Sorry, going back to the topic. Why is it that people, no matter what you excel in life, whenever you enter a new domain, it's going to be something that has a learning curve. And that learning curve could be days, weeks, or even years. So it's even a more weirder phenomenon if you think about it, because when you are an expert or a master at something, it feels like all that pain, all those years of learning, unlearning, relearning, all that shit, it's like whatever. I'm here now and I can reap the benefits. But when you're going through the fucking struggle, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like way longer. And every little mistake, it doesn't feel like just a setback. It feels like, shit, I'll never figure it out. So when you're in that headspace, how do you progress? How do you keep going? Well, this is gonna sound crazy, but all you gotta do is just keep doing it. Sooner or later, your feelings are gonna change. Sooner or later, all your shitty moments, you're gonna have some good moments. And then from there, you rinse and repeat. And this is a process that will keep happening. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see the mountain, but there's the moon. The moon all the way there. So basically, some people, what happens is, when you're not making progress, or when it feels like you're not making progress, and you constantly feel uncomfortable, that's a shitty feeling. To even feel comfort or mastery or expertise in a certain topic. It takes years. And so what ends up happening is that some people, for whatever reason, early on in their childhood maybe, they'll join a sports team, or maybe play an instrument, or learn a skill. Fucking anything, really. Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm fucking out of breath, so give me a sec. So that's the problem. If you feel too uncomfortable in a certain domain, you might actually give up and stop pursuing success in that realm. So at a certain point, you have to get comfortable with it. And so that's where the whole question about how much you're willing to sacrifice comes in. Because someone, let's say you have, oh God, this is the tallest fucking part of the hill. I'm gonna chill here for a sec. Let me show you. So this is a little drop off, and then the sun setting, and you can see everything. So conversely, if you get too comfortable in a setting, then you get bored and your skills wane, and whatever you don't focus on starts to lose its strength. Cycle of life. So if you think about it that way, it's like life, pretty much everything is an uphill battle, and there's very few things that actually sustain as a reward for a long term. So why the fuck do anything in the first place, right? That's the $1 million question. Why do anything? Oh, wait. I'm gonna keep showing snippets of this. This is way higher than it looks, I'm telling you. All right, I'm gonna catch up with my friend. I'll finish this video near the top, maybe. We'll see. Alright, so if you know this fact about the human condition, everything new is going to be uncomfortable until you get used to it. And if you never get used to it, you'll always be uncomfortable to the point you give up on it. If you know that that's a human thing, then you can understand where you are in your progress. So if you're like any skill set, if you're very comfortable with it, probably you're not improving, which means you're going to get bored the fuck out of it. If you're too uncomfortable, that means that it's way too difficult of a skill, and you need to do something that's slightly less uncomfortable, but not too comfortable. So it's like this weird gauge. The more you push yourself to uncomfortable situations, the more you're gonna find that you'll experience growth. Because what happens is the body hates pain, so it'll do anything to stop pain. So it'll evolve so you don't feel uncomfortable anymore. It'll adapt. More views, yo. So earlier on, I was showing you the observatory. Check this. We're almost here. So if you look at the top performers in the world, the ones that are the real like hustlers, like Michael Jordan, what the hell was this guy doing? Kobe Bryant, all these people putting themselves in a gym like 10 hours a day, 24, like every day of the fucking year. What's happening? They're putting themselves in a position where they're not uncomfortable at all when it comes to game time. Because every setup, every situation, every practice that they go to slowly enables them to be really, really comfortable on court. So all they're thinking in court is, all right, how do I score the next one? What's the mental games that I need to have in my head in order to get the whole team winning? So again, that's where if you see anyone of high level of competence, they pretty much all got the same qualities, because they understand that the human condition is exactly like that. You'll always be uncomfortable until you're comfortable. My shoulder's fucking dying. Yes, sir. Are you a YouTuber? You too? How many subscribers? Me neither. I'm at 4,000. How about you, man? Huh?
100.
Oh, nice, bro. Me, I came to LA to meet other YouTubers and stuff.
That's what I met today.
There's a YouTube event?
No, I went to
What is that? Oh, you guys met Facebook today.
an accident
Crazy.
at Universal Studios.
Holy shit. You guys want to say hi to my channel?
What the?
Oh, it's so dark. Oh, the exposure was fucked.
Should I show myself out or not?
Yeah. What's your channel name, bro?
Lift Boys.
Lift?
Boys with a Z.
Okay, how do you spell it? L-I-F-T?
Yeah, like lift.
Lift Boys. Awesome, dude.
We're gonna be big.
Do it up, bro. Honestly, just keep making the content. How many videos you guys got?
Oh fuck, like a good 10.
Oh, nice.
It's like a we're just starting out, but we'll get big.
Yeah, bro. I was at 200 for like a year.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind if I get a photo?
Sure.
Okay, sure. Thank you. That's alright. Okay. What's that, brother? No, I just.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you mind if I get a selfie with you?
Oh yeah, sure,
Okay,
sure.
cool.
Yeah, you want a selfie?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Look at that, my first selfie.
Yeah.
What's up?
Thank you.
I'm not that big of a YouTuber, but appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, nothing to nothing.
I want that just because. What do you focus on?
Comedy videos.
Comedy?
Yeah. Like, you know Caleb City?
Caleb City, I think so.
Just nothing. I'm at 4,500 subscribers, just so. Yeah, you have to scroll a bit because first thing that'll show up is a Billy Preston song.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a picture with you and then we'll see when we're both famous.
Yo, let's do it, yeah.
Alright. Alright. Do you see me famous in a year?
Sick, bro. Good luck, man.
You too.
Make it.
Oh, you will too.
All right, we made it. We're on the top. Take a look at everything here. Got the exposure correct. So just to end it off on that note, like some random interaction like that, to me, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I'd freeze up. And now it's like, you just enable people, especially if you can read faces well enough, that it becomes comfortable. So you push yourself to more and more uncomfortable situations. And so that's where growth is, right? Anyway, we made it. There's a Hollywood sign here. It's like, I'll just talk gibberish so it looks like I'm actually vlogging or some shit. Everyone gets shy. All right, we're here. Okay, see the Hollywood sign? Right there. Sunset. And there's a million people. And that thing's called the Griffith Laboratory, or the Griffith Observatory. Yeah, so just to end that note, I think in the end, if you push yourself to uncomfortable situations, you will progress. And I think the secret there is not to push yourself to the point that you burn out. You got to push yourself to the point that you're always challenging yourself, but not yet pushing yourself to the point where you hate yourself for doing work. Anyway, hope you learned something. Peace.